Hello everyone, I'm Carol Pelletier Radford, back with lesson 4 from the Teaching with Light book, 10 Lessons for Finding Wisdom, Balance, and Inspiration. So if you're watching this, you're probably participating in the Circle of Light book study, and we are on kind of one of the most challenging lessons. It's called Face the Sun and the Shadows Will Fall Behind You. So I'm sitting outside and I can feel the warm sun on my face. And I know that sun is a healer, and that is what people love about the beach and tropical places, is that healing light of the sun. But sometimes we face some challenging times in our lives, and if you've listened to my story, in this lesson, it was some personal challenges that I faced. And as teachers, we need to separate that home life from the school life and carry on. And our students have their own challenges as well. And we need to use our strengths to bring our best teaching selves to the classroom. The mindful living actions for this particular lesson actually relate to gratitude. So when we are finding our most serious challenges cropping up in our lives, that's when we can look to see what is working in our lives and the places in our lives that are joyful and where there is kindness and where gratitude is sprinkling in all aspects of our teaching or our home life. The assessment of your social and emotional skills here is to rate yourself in understanding our emotional IQ, if you will, how we react to things, how we manage our emotions, what are those strengths. So this is an opportunity to pause, assess honestly, no one's looking at this but you, and see how you can evaluate where you might grow and expand your repertoire so that you can handle these challenges that come up in a more balanced way. The practice for self-care is to listen. And what I say here is before we can be grateful, we need to be able to diminish our hurts and our pains. And sometimes we don't even know that we're hurt by a situation. One way to do it that I have used is a dialogue journal, and you can read more about it on pages 52 and 53 if you're following along. And use the dialogue journal to unpack some emotions and just perspectives that you have about yourself and others to bring forward who you are in a more open-hearted way. And listening to that inner voice, I mentioned here having a gratitude box or just listing what you're grateful for can greatly shift your perspectives. The book here is written by a teacher and her colleague called Ridiculously Amazing Schools, Creating a Culture Where Everyone Thrives. And I think you'll really enjoy taking a look at that. Now, the hand mudra for facing the sun and the shadows will fall behind you is called Ganesha Mudra. And you're going to take your hand, your left hand, and place the back of your hand against your body. And then your right hand is going to grab your fingers, and you can gently pull so the back of your right hand is facing outward, and just kind of bring your arms down so it's right below your heart, maybe right on your heart center, and just soften your gaze. Pause for a moment, close your eyes, and just feel the pressure, the strength in the grip of your hands as the strength emerges from within so that you can face the sun. allow the negative and shadows to fall behind you. And this will allow you to continue to move forward. Inhaling and exhaling, and just drop the gesture. And notice how that felt. That was a little tighter than our usual hand mudras. And I'd like you to remember that you can take action to motivate yourself to shift your perspective. It's okay for us to find professional help when we need it if the challenges are too strong, as I shared in my story. Continuing to just leave our troubles at the door and not sharing those with our students is crucial to keeping a professional relationship with our students. And finding healthy ways to balance, even just sitting outside and looking up at the sun and having that sun really use its healing powers on us. And finally, listening to our inner wisdom. That wisdom is there. We know what we're grateful for. Use some of these tools and stay inspired. The books this month are two that I really love for healing. Healing with the Arts is a fabulous art book and tool for using other types of protocols and strategies for just finding that balance. And then Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way, you will have a lot of fun with that. And it's a very dedicated program, but both of these books are programs that I've done, and I can share that they've helped me a lot. So this quote ends the chapter, and it says, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." And that's Wayne Dyer, and he's also very inspiring. So don't forget your mudra. Face the sun, and the shadows will fall behind you. Thank you.